Hey guys, this is Renu and we have Safia with us today. She is also from Bonito Designs and she is also going to be presenting this video today.
Hi guys, today we are in Mr. Charan's 3 BHK house which is in Radiant White Orchid which is located near Bangalore Main Road.
And this is a beautifully designed house by Sunita and we'll show you around. Guys, we are now in the living area and over here we have a photo wall. So the photos are yet to come on this wall. We have a little rafter with spotlights to highlight the photos, and above the rafter we have stone cladding, and the texture of the stone cladding is going to be lit by the lights of the false ceiling. And on this side we have the TV unit. So this TV unit acts as a partition between the living and the dining area. So as a part of the living unit, we have bottom cabinets over here. We have drawers and top lift cabinet for the set-top box and DVD player. Over here we have an extended skirting that's just a ledge. So over there we have put the speakers and all that. We have mounted this TV. It is supposed to be a wall mount TV, and since we have created this partition, it is mounted on this partition. We have rafters on top. And the false ceiling of this area has a lot of rectangles. So they are not really rafters, but they are rectangles, but the whole thing looks like a theme running around. It looks wonderful. And we have a lot of cove lights in the false ceiling. We have a lot of spotlights. Guys, I really need you to notice this light over here, this designer light. It looks amazing. It looks like an inverted bowl with some droplets. It looks very good. So the periphery of the false ceiling has also been continued over to the dining area, and to provide light just above the dining table, we have protruded the false ceiling a little bit above the table, and we have put a pendant light just over there. So you see that there is a light over here just at the right height, so it provides sufficient light only to the dining table. So the whole planning, the whole space planning of this area is very good. So overall it looks highly functional. And over here we have the paneling. Here we have spotlights fixed on top, and this is the kitchen. It looks wonderful. It looks very bright and colorful. So we have white laminate and kiwi green color laminate used in the kitchen. So this is an L-shaped kitchen. We have the sink over here. So under this we have the dustbin and the detergent holder. We have a hob here, and below this we have tender boxes. So in the corner we have just used the corner as a blind corner. That means the shelf here protrudes till the end, so you can access that from over here. And this is the cutlery unit. This is cutlery, cup and saucer and thali. We have a bottle pull out over here. So these are just cabinets with one shelf inside, and that shelf usually is a loose shelf, so you can just remove it if you do not want to use it. So if you want to accommodate your bigger bigger containers, you can just put it inside without that shelf in between. So the dado tiles of this kitchen is also very nice. It is very bright, and this is a Korean top. We have also used white color laminate on top. We have a microwave cabinet over here, and on top of that we have a top lift shutter. So these are again cabinets with just one shelf inside them. Over here we have top lift cabinets again, and over here we have placed the chimney. So we have loft that runs from end to end. As I said, overall this is a very bright kitchen and it just looks amazing.
Guys, now we are entering the parents' bedroom of this house, and as soon as you enter, onto your left we see a sleek dressing unit. Here we have a mirror with the backply, and we have two drawers for the storage, and we have two display units which you can use for displaying your artifacts or cosmetics. Here we have a rafter which is running on top of the mirror with the three cute little spotlights which are highlighting this area and will make you look more beautiful when you're getting dressed. As the width of this room was slightly more than the length, what we have planned in this room is we have placed the cot in the center, and we have 3-door openable wardrobe on the either side of the cot. And if you see on the top, we have the loft which is running end to end. And if you notice the wardrobe, we have a rock laminate which is sandwiched between the white colored glossy laminate. And if you notice the handles, we have a very sleek long handles which are complementing the overall look of the wardrobe.
Guys, we are now in the master bedroom, and this master bedroom is one of the best designs of Bonito designs. So this area has been divided into the bedroom area and the home theater area. So I am right now standing in the home theater area. Here you see a very huge screen, and to support this we have a ledge over here that is wall mount, and below this we have a TV unit that is also wall mount. This is the storage for the CDs and the remotes and all the TV related stuff. We have provided stone cladding over here that acts as a background of this unit, and to highlight the texture of the stone cladding we have rafters with spotlights, and on this side we have a few ledges for display, and we have spotlights on below each ledge to highlight the artifact below that. And over this side is a bar unit. So here on each ledge we have provided this vertical glass partition so the bottles don't fall off, and we have spotlights on either sides of these two ledges, and for the top shelf we have the spotlights coming from the top itself. So this is a wider panel, so we can run the wires inside this. It's a beautifully made unit. Over here we have a civil structure that we have created a beam, a column and a beam over here. So we have accommodated the spotlights over here, and this acts as a visual partition between these two areas. And this is the bedroom area. Guys, we have a huge mirror here in this area, and we have not fit this on the back ply. Instead we have fit it on a door, and this is a slider door, and for this we have the slider tracker over there on top, and we have a piece of wood to conceal that, so you cannot make out that it's a slider door. And here, you know what's there behind this? There is the loo over there. So don't you think it's a very smart way of, hiding the door to your loo? I like it, I really like it. So over here we have a panel that conceals the curtain rod, and it also provides a base for your AC. So guys, overall this room looks very cozy, very comfortable and amazing.
Guys, now we are in the guest bedroom, and here you see a huge 3-door slider wardrobe. Here we have used a wooden textured laminate which is sandwiched between a silver colored laminate, and we have used concealed handles. If you notice the texture of the concealed handles, we have a very beautiful copper textured concealed handles, and over the top we have an end-to-end loft which is running, and to match the concealed handles we have again used copper colored handles which is looking very beautiful. Guys, here we have a French window which leads us to the balcony, and if you notice the texture and color of the curtains that we have used here, it is complementing the texture of the wardrobes. Overall, there is a soothing theme which is running across in this room.
Guys, we have with us Mr. Charan and his wife Ashwini. So they stay in this very beautiful house. Let's ask them what they have to say about this house. So what do you think about the whole house, how it has come out?
I mean, how we imagined it, it was almost identical to my imagination, which is really hard to capture. I think our designer was really patient, and I think she did a nice job, and we're really happy with how it's turned out on every single basis.
So how did you get to know about us?
I think Google was the best friend in this case. And we had a first option with another designer, but we weren't comfortable with the way everything went on. So we thought we'd keep it on standby, and then the next best thing was Bonito, and saw many reviews and saw all the videos, and we were pretty impressed because you guys are more customer centric. You listen to our ideas and then incorporate your ideas with suggestions. So that is the approach that I like most, and what I'm trying to do towards you guys.
That's nice. So how did the design phase go?
I think it was pretty lengthy. Sunita was really patient, like I said, and we were pretty particular about each and every aspect. I have an eye for details, so she was, mad at times, I was mad at times, but in the end it all worked out well. And I think most of it that I imagined, it just turned out to be identical, and the 3D modeling that she did, it was pretty bang on.
So talking about the design phase, we use this 3D, SketchUp, right, for the 3D modeling. How well could you relate to the designs looking at that? Like, was it pretty understandable?
Yeah, it was almost precise to a level where if you ask me on a scale of 1 to 10, how much would you rate it at when the complete modality was done? I'll probably give it a 9.5 because the exact depth and what I wanted with the TV unit and with the kind of the false ceiling along with the kitchen. Those are the two designs that we actually selected. So it was pretty bang on, and the colors that we had chosen, it looked so identical. It was like actually looking at the real deal. So.
And do you think it actually turned out the same way it was shown to you?
Yes.
So which is your favorite part of the house?
It's of course kitchen and that's
And you?
I think it's like asking which is the favorite part of your body. It's very difficult to answer, but I wouldn't really pick. But I think the living room came out really well. I like the dining area, the kitchen, and she wanted a very lavish kitchen, so I think I catered to her needs as well. And I really like my bedroom. It really turned out to be good. It's very cozy to sit in, and after a hard day's work, just sit there.
It's very relaxing.
Yeah.
I really like the master bedroom. That's my favorite part. So how would you rate us overall on a scale of 1 to 10?
I would give it a solid 8 because the design phase I would give it a 9 only for the patience factor because it was that took the amount of toll that it actually had to take, and we persevered, all of us. And the execution phase could have been a little better because I was pitching in almost every single time, being very intricate about all the details that I had to, incorporate. But other than that, I think overall I would really give it a solid.
So what do you have to say to our viewers or say our future clients? Do you want to give them any tips about how they have to prepare themselves, before getting their interiors done?
Right. I mean, like I said, people have to do their groundwork. People have to do their homework. Just seeing videos and just grabbing ideas from there and trying to fit into your house, that's never going to work. Your house it's got its own individuality. Based on the skeleton of your house is how you're supposed to get clothes for it. You just can't say, this looks good here, let me put it there. It just doesn't work that way. So I would say customers, do your homework, take some time. This is not something that you have to do it in a hurry. So take your time, do your homework, and I'm sure you guys do a great job. And if somebody is seeing this interview so far, would have really understood that customer delight is always customer delight. Right. So if they want that, they better come to you.
It was very nice talking to you guys. Thank you so much for giving us so much of your time.
That is all about Mr. Charan's house, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you liked it. Please like, share and subscribe our videos if you have not.
And guys, we release our videos every Friday, and if you have subscribed, you will of course get a notification on that, and if you have not, do subscribe so you get a notification. So bye bye until the next video.
Bye.